What happens when two of the most colourful characters in British politics step out of the debating chamber and into a wrestling ring? Picture this: Nigel Farage, the rabble-rousing founder of the Brexit Party, against Boris Johnson, the flamboyant and unflappable Prime Minister. Welcome to a hypothetical match that promises to be as unpredictable as British politics itself. Imagine the scene. Farage, a man known for his combative style and fiery rhetoric, trades his pint glass for a pair of wrestling gloves. Known as the bad boy of Brexit, Farage's persona fits the bill of a wrestling villain. He enters the ring in a cloud of smoke, his eyes gleaming with the thrill of the fight. Opposing him is Boris Johnson, Britain's Prime Minister, a man whose dishevelled appearance belies a sharp mind and a razor wit. Johnson, a former rugby player, has a physicality that could lend itself well to the wrestling ring. He steps into the arena with a grin, replacing his signature suit and tie with a wrestling singlet. As the match begins, it becomes clear that this isn't a typical political debate. The verbal jabs and quick wit they're known for in the House of Commons have been replaced by actual jabs and grapples. The barbed wire around the ring glints ominously, a stark reminder of the high stakes of this contest. Farage, true to his reputation, comes out swinging. He uses his raw passion and street fighter tactics to his advantage, landing a few early blows. Johnson, however, isn't fazed. He bides his time, using his rugby-honed strength to absorb Farage's attacks. Then, with a sudden burst of energy, Johnson retaliates with a flurry of his own, demonstrating his own brand of rough-and-tumble politics. The match goes back and forth, a physical embodiment of their political clashes. Each man gives as good as he gets, neither willing to back down. As the match reaches its climax, it's clear that this isn't just about winning a wrestling match. It's about proving a point, about showing the strength of their convictions. Finally, the match ends, not with a knockout, but with both men standing, battered and bruised but unbowed. They've given it their all, and in the end, it's not about who won or lost. It's about the spectacle, the raw emotion, the passion that they brought to the ring. It's about politics in its most primal form. In conclusion, Farage versus Johnson in a WWE Smackdown Texas deathmatch with barbed wire isn't just a fantasy. It's a metaphor for the world of politics. It's a world where personalities clash, where the stakes are high, and where the battle is as much about conviction as it is about policy. It's a world where even when the bout ends, the fight goes on. And that, in the end, is what makes politics such a fascinating spectator sport.